Wearable fitness technology promises a future where injuries can be predicted, prevented, and managed through data. From heart rate variability and sleep tracking to load monitoring and gait analysis, smartwatches and apps offer detailed feedback that seems tailored to the individual. But beneath the surface, these systems often operate on generalized models that overlook the subtle, personal factors that truly determine whether a runner stays healthy or ends up sidelined. While the idea of smart injury prevention is compelling, the reality is that wearables still fall short in understanding the full complexity of the human body. One of the biggest limitations of wearables is that they assume the body responds predictably to training stress, rest, and recovery. Algorithms interpret metrics like pace, distance, and heart rate through predefined thresholds, usually drawn from population averages. But every runner is different. Some recover quickly from hard sessions, others don't. Some tolerate high mileage with ease, while others break down under far less volume. Recovery patterns, pain thresholds, muscle resilience, and even injury susceptibility vary not just between runners, but within the same runner over time. No wrist-worn device can feel the tightness in your Achilles after a run, or detect the subtle change in stride caused by hip fatigue. It can assess the quality of your sleep beyond movement patterns, or measure whether a muscle group is firing inefficiently because of prior injury. And while heart rate and pace offer useful snapshots, they miss the biomechanical context, the slight limp after a tough workout, the compensatory motion that only shows up late in a long run, or the stiffness that doesn't affect pace but signals deeper strain. These gaps in understanding are compounded by the illusion of precision. Wearables deliver data with authority, readiness scores, injury risk alerts, or recovery times that appear exact to the minute. This can be misleading. It gives users the impression that their bodies are being fully understood and accurately evaluated, when in reality, many variables remain unmeasured and unaccounted for. Runners may feel reassured by a low risk rating even as a stress reaction quietly builds, or may become overly cautious because a device interprets normal fatigue as danger. What's missing is individual nuance. A data spike in one person might mean injury risk, while in another it simply reflects adaptation or temporary overload. Without access to detailed biomechanical assessments or clinical insight, wearable algorithms often fail to distinguish between harmful stress and healthy progress. They treat the body as a machine, when it's far more adaptive, sensitive, and variable than any current model can reliably predict. This doesn't mean wearables have no value. They can help track long-term trends, encourage consistency, and highlight major deviations from your baseline. When used with self-awareness and skepticism, they can be a powerful supplement to training. But they're best seen as guides, not authorities. The most reliable injury prevention tool still lies in the runner's own attention to how their body feels, recovers, and performs over time. Runners who rely too heavily on tech may lose touch with the signals that matter most: tightness that lingers after a run, energy levels during warm-up, form changes after fatigue sets in, or pain that appears late in the day. These are early warnings no algorithm can catch, but the body always sends them. Injury prevention is not about outsourcing your body's wisdom to a device. It's about combining technology with intuition, experience, and honest reflection. Wearables can point in the right direction, but it's up to the runner to interpret the full story.